Same business, same you, but 2 years apart. Does that actually change everything? Here's the thing nobody tells you. Somewhere, right now, someone is running the exact same playbook that made another person rich, and it's quietly bleeding them dry. Same moves, opposite results. Haven't you ever wondered if your timing was the real deciding factor? Not your skills, not your pitch, not your clients. Just when you showed up. Because somewhere out there right now, one version of a founder is watching a competitor with half the experience blow past them in months, and another is about to make a move that feels completely safe. And it's the one thing that's going to end this before it even starts. So let's find out. We're running both versions side by side, 2024 versus 2026. Same business, same starting point, but everything around them has already changed. And by the end, only one version walks away with anything. Meet Marcus, mid-30s, former enterprise software consultant, 10 years of corporate experience, solid network, decent savings, enough to cover 8 months of rent if nothing goes right. Ready to build something for himself. In both timelines, he incorporates the same tech consulting firm. Same name, same service, same pricing structure. He targets mid-market companies that need help integrating new software systems and navigating digital transformation. Full disclosure, I've started something on savings I thought would last 8 months. It lasted 5. So I'm not exactly neutral watching Marcus do this. The only thing different is the calendar on the wall. We run the simulation. Both versions of Marcus open their laptops on the same Monday morning. One in January 2024, one in January 2026. Everything begins identically. And within 8 weeks, one of them will already be ahead. And it won't be who you'd guess. In 2024, Marcus spends his first 6 weeks doing what every sensible new consultant does. He reaches out to former colleagues, he books coffee meetings, he attends 2 industry events. Within 8 weeks, his first client signs a 3-month contract. 4 weeks from first conversation to signed agreement. Clean, fast, almost boring. Meanwhile, same week, same outreach, same website. 2026 Marcus is still waiting. And he's about to find out exactly how long waiting can get. The sales cycle in 2026 stretches to 11 weeks. That 7-week gap does not sound dramatic until you realise Marcus projected his first revenue payment for week 8. He does not receive it until week 15. He checks his banking app before ordering lunch twice that week and puts the sandwich back. Haven't you ever done that math in your head at a register? Not because you couldn't afford it, but because you needed to feel like you were still in control of something. Why the longer cycle? In 2026, budget approval processes at mid-market companies have tightened considerably. The same decision one person could make over coffee in 2024 now travels through a committee. Market friction is not constant. It accumulates quietly, and by the time you feel it, your cash flow projection is already wrong. But here's the part that should have broken him, and instead, it did the opposite. Because when Marcus 2026 finally gets in the room, the conversation isn't what he expected. These companies aren't asking for help modernising old systems. They're asking whether their systems are even worth saving, or whether they need to be rebuilt around AI from scratch. Marcus 2024 is selling navigation. Marcus 2026 is being asked to perform surgery. Same guy, same resume. Completely different job, and nobody warned him. Marcus 2024 moves into months 3 through 6 with growing confidence. First client renews. A referral arrives. He hires a part-time coordinator. $18,000 a month. Stable. He raises his rate and the market just absorbs it. Marcus 2026 closes his first client at month 4 and immediately hits a wall. The client's brief says AI integration. What they actually meant was 3 manual reports they were tired of copying into spreadsheets by hand. 2 weeks of unbillable work to fix the misunderstanding. He eats the cost to protect the relationship. He thinks that's the hard part. It isn't. Because the market doesn't pay you for difficulty, it pays you for familiarity. And in 2026, the difficulty already arrived. The familiarity hasn't caught up yet. Be honest. If you were 6 months in and getting paid less for harder work, would you have kept going or started asking if you'd picked the wrong year to start? Marcus 2024 hit 6 months thinking about growth. Should he niche down? Should he hire? He has options because he has runway. Marcus 2026 hit 6 months with 1 strong client, 1 prospect stuck in a slow pipeline, and a service that doesn't match what the market's actually asking for anymore. So he rebuilds. Not everything, just the entry point. A smaller, faster diagnostic product, an AI readiness assessment. Smaller cost for the client, faster, yes. No, that's not the disadvantage it looks like. Watch what that forced product is about to do to him. By mid-2026, mid-market companies are under board pressure to demonstrate an AI strategy. Not necessarily have one, demonstrate one. The assessment gives them exactly that. Marcus 2026 closes 4 of these in a single quarter. Marcus 2024 at the same point is earning more. But Marcus 2026 has accidentally built a product inside a services business, and that difference matters more than either version of Marcus realises yet. By month 12, Marcus 2024 sits between 20 and 24,000 a month. A real, understood business. Marcus 2026 sits around 16,000. Lower, harder won. But the assessment product is repeatable, and 3 of those clients have already converted into bigger retained work. What would you have done at month 6 in 2026? Rebuilt the offer? Or kept pushing the original pitch and waited for the market to come back around to something familiar? Most people wait. They blame their own execution instead of the market and keep pushing an approach that's already outdated. That patience costs them the whole year. And here's the twist neither Marcus saw coming. The real skill was never the consulting. It was how fast each one could update what he believed the market wanted. Marcus 2024 never had to develop that fast because the market kept agreeing with him. Marcus 2026 had to develop it under pressure, and that pressure became the advantage. At 18 months, Marcus 2024 has a stable, profitable, respected business. It works. Marcus 2026 has less revenue, but product infrastructure, a foothold in AI consulting right as real demand arrives, and a proven ability to rebuild fast under pressure. His ceiling is higher. The market doesn't punish late entry, it punishes rigidity. And I'll be honest, knowing that now, I'm still not sure I would have had the nerve to rebuild at month 6 instead of just waiting it out. That's an easier thing to say from outside the simulation than to actually do inside it. So here's the real question for the comments. If you were Marcus 2026, at what point would you have rebuilt? And what would have made you hesitate? If watching 2 versions of the same business split apart over one invisible variable is your kind of thing, this channel runs that experiment every week. Different business, different variable, same obsession with the details. The next one's already running.